Okay, I'm back. Welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new. So before the video starts, I have to quickly tell you about these two small ashtrays or bowls or whatever. Yeah, so I made two of them and I gave one away. Um, yeah, it's pretty great. But yeah, that was the bowls from last video from some videos ago. So that's the conclusion to that. And I'm painting today, of course, as always. And this time I'm uh, I'm using oil paint as always. So nothing's really changed. But I actually first want to say thank you because you guys really loved the last video. It sits around 186, 85 views, something like that. And that may not seem like much, but for me, that's actually a lot. And I'm very happy and I'm very thankful that everybody who watched it, because it's just nice when people watch my content. So yeah, that was really cool, and I hope you guys will like and subscribe this video and also some stuff like that. Yes, the video, the painting. So this painting is two people. I just started off by drawing the first guy, which you see here on the right, which is he's standing he's standing a bit to the side, and he has his arms pulled out. And I wanted to put something in his arms, but I didn't really know what to make it. And then I just drew this random face on the top left, and I really liked it. Like, it became actually really good. I think it became actually really good. And then I just made it a body with no arms, and that's how the painting really started. And as you see, again, I'm working in mainly red and white and black. And I really like this new thing I'm trying, where it's not limited to. I can do other things in it if I want, but I'm sticking to more of a closed off color scheme with only using crimson and white and black, really, because it makes me have to work in nuance. It makes me focus more on what I'm blending and what the colors, the contrast and shape, and where I place these lighter and darker colors, because they're practically the same color, but depending on how much white or black that's in them, they really change, which is very nice. And as you can see in some better light here, they are. I think this is one of my best paintings. Of course, I nearly say that every time I create a new painting, I get very happy with it. But I also think that's good, because that shows that I have progressed. Hopefully. But I hope you guys like it too. That's mostly also something like, of course, if I like it, that's the most important thing. But I also want to make something people want to watch or want to see. But I hope people want to see what I make. Yeah. This thing with more characters on it, the paintings with more characters on it, I think that's awesome. I love doing it. Mostly because then I have more on, I can focus more on two things at once, because I paint very fast. Like, extremely very fast. But that doesn't mean I want to create just one simple thing and go into so much detail, which I could, and I also like doing. It's not that. But this way there's more characters, people, or things in the painting. I really love doing those, because I think it's just awesome. It can put something into perspective, or it can make me try something new, because there's two characters, so if one's a bit fucked up, that doesn't matter, like, because the other one is good, or if they're both like pretty weird and fucked up compared to the rest, that's also doesn't matter because it's my piece. I do with it whatever I want. Like that's also a thing, really. Should you create for others or should you create for yourself? Because if you want money, you should do create for others because it's others' money you need. But if you want like satisfaction in what you create for yourself. And maybe like some people are lucky where the things they want to create also align with what people want to buy or what commissions and stuff. Like if your art style is very neutral, then commissions is easy for you and you can do it. But like me, like I can't do commissions because like the way I paint and draw doesn't particularly have the biggest interest in commissions because I don't draw general enough. I'm too stylized for that, I would say. But if you want to buy a commission or anything, you should hit me up on Instagram. Just DM me. I want this and that. So then I would love to do it. But other than that, realistically, most people also paint for themselves, like as their own self-expression, of course, but mostly also as what they want to create. Because why create something for others? Why paint for the court? Why do that? Because if you ever make it big or if you ever sell something, you'll be much happier that you sold something you made because you want to and you stand by, compared to having sold something that you only really did because you knew somebody else would like it or find it cool. And I think that's really, you know, it's sad because you have to express yourself. Everybody has to, and people do it in different ways. But and especially through hobbies, some people collect small figures and paint them, like Warhammer and stuff. Some people collect vinyl, or some people go out in nature and whatever. And I paint, and it's just a hobby, but it's also more than that. That's the thing. Like it can stay a hobby where it's just something you do, whenever you have time, something relaxing or enjoyable. And of course, it is relaxing and enjoyable for me. Like I love it. It's the best thing ever. Well, I think it's the best thing ever. But for some people, a hobby becomes more than a hobby. It becomes important, a life thing. Like you give your life, you give money, you give tons of money, tons of time in it, and that's because you love it to do it. And I think that's more important than making money off of it. As long as you love doing something, you should do it. Like that's what I'm getting at. Of course, that's easier to say because like if you're broke, then you need money. But like I have work. I work in a kitchen. Like I don't do art or YouTube or anything creatively fun full time. I'm in school, and when I'm not in school, I work in a kitchen at a restaurant. And when I'm not doing that, I'm painting. I maybe a little bit of homework, just a little bit. But like I haven't earned anything. Well, I've earned something. I've sold to friends and stuff, and that's nice. That's really cool. But it's not like this. That's where the big money is. And like I'm very thankful for all my friends who have bought something. But I want to sell to people. I want to be in a gallery, and I have to work on that because I don't have any more room in the house for paintings. Or well, I have, but I'm beginning to run out of places to hang things up and just in general just things. But that's a problem for that's a different story or a different problem for a different story. And I'll probably yeah do something, make a video about it or getting into a gallery. Also, what more do I have to say? And of course, I know I started talking about what I use and stuff, but there's no reason in talking about what I do. I don't think if you guys want to know what I do, like more not tutorial because I don't really know that much in detail what I do. I just create. That's the thing. But what do what do you want to see? Like I want to hear, write in the comments. I want to see this some drawing challenge or using some specific material or anything. That would be nice because I love reading the comments, even though I don't get that many. But every time I get one, it really makes my day. Like even if it's not, it doesn't have to be a compliment or just a question or anything. It's just nice to see that there's actually people interacting with what I make, and I think that's awesome. Also, like just seeing the the view count and the subscribers every month and the watch hours every month go up. I love it. Like not just because of the numbers going up, great. Also just because like more people are watching and seeing what I create, and as these metrics go up, more people must like it. You know, so that really makes me happy, and I'm very thankful for it. And yeah, so we're nearly at the end. If you watched this far, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Wah.